It builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't forward at all. This time they got down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Who makes the grab. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Wideout's now clustered. Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking right, this one caught. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He eludes the rush. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He stays alive. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down here for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Can he get there on the ground? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score LSU 7, Auburn 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the Auburn offense will take over first and 7.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Gets rid of it on the move. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
No problem with BNT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Enough for a 1st down at the 37. The offense going with the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
42 Spider.
4-2 Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to take another shot right here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete, would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. One more play before they head to the locker room. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
It's the running tackle on the play at the 22-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game,
it cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
The key on a 3rd down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time, give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. A strong fight back. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Automatic on the PAT. tee. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out the 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Out to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's that defense shifting again. They're going to run it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 30.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at midfield. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the first down and then big yards on the back end.
2nd down play coming up.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Need to pick up something here in 3rd down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Gain of 3. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. And the handoff towards the right tackle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The tight end, gain of 7. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 27. Third down.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Can he take it all the way?
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looks left and finds his target there. The tackle made after the completion. Second down after that short completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Escapes the pocket. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is caught.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Powerful running here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Completion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense facing second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Getting a little creative, trying the handoff to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
Well, that combination of size and speed gets him into the end zone to tie this game up, Chris. Here we are in the national championship, and these guys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now the crucial try for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Auburn.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit.